After a brief intermission, Mr. DeMille presents Nelson Eddy, Susanna Foster, and Basil Rathbone in Act 3 of The Phantom of the Opera. And now, our Hollywood reporter, Libby Collins, with a fashion tip.
Why, Mr. Kennedy, I thought our listeners would be interested in this little example of resourcefulness on the part of one of our famous stars. Screen stars must look chic and glamorous always, you know, but they're subject to the same wartime limitations as the rest of us. Take hairpins, for instance.
Why, Libby, even a mere man has heard that hairpins are almost as scarce as nylon.
Alas, that's true, Mr. Kennedy. But Ida Lupino found some wooden ones that were lacquered in bright colors. Much too pretty to cover up, Ida thought. So she parted her hair in back, pulled it up on top of her head, and on each side of the part set a row of the colored pins to make a crisscross pattern. Look, cute as could be, too.
That sounds like Ida, Libby. She's as smart and bright as Quicksilver.
Yes, Mr. Kennedy, and she darts around Hollywood almost as fast. She has to, what with her studio work and the hours of war work she puts in. Not much time for beauty care, either. That's why she depends more than ever on Lux toilet soap for complexion loveliness. My daily active lather facials are such a wonderful beauty aid, she says.
Busy women everywhere find that's true, Libby. Those Lux soap beauty facials take just a few minutes a day. Yet the creamy lather gives skin gentle, thorough care it must have to be soft and lovely.
Yes, a few minutes every day to smooth the rich lather in, and you can just feel your skin taking on new freshness and beauty. No wonder Lux toilet soap is the beauty soap of the stars.
Reason enough why every woman owes it to herself to try it. Lux toilet soap is as fine a soap as money can buy. It's hard milled. That means it lasts and lasts. Each cake is set and smooth and fine. And if your dealer is temporarily out of stock due to wartime conditions, please be patient. He'll have more very shortly. Remember, Lux toilet soap is worth waiting for. Start your Hollywood beauty care soon. Now, our producer, Mr. DeMille.
There's always excitement backstage after an opening, and you're invited to join us for a chat with our stars when the curtain falls. But now here's Act 3 of The Phantom of the Opera, starring Nelson Eddy, Susanna Foster, and Basil Rathbone, with Edgar Barrier.
Christine had gone with Claudin. The chorus that night had worn masks, and Daubert had arranged for the police to wear masks, too, so they might mingle with the crowd backstage. That was the way Claudin had enticed her. Thinking he was one of Daubert's men who had come to protect her, Christine followed him down the steps to the cavernous cellars.
This way, mademoiselle. Hold tight to my hand. The steps are quite steep.
Are you one of the police? Where is Inspector Daubert?
He's investigating the cause of the accident. I'll look after you.
But why do we have to come down here?
Why? Don't you like it down here? It's very lovely. Once you get used to it.
Wait, please.
Yes?
Let me see your face. Take off your mask.
Oh, no, my dear. I must never do that. Never.
You're not one of the police.
Don't be frightened. I'll watch over you. I've always watched over you, Christine. No, you must not do that. You'll stay here with me, child, won't you? It's been so lonely without you. But you've come to me at last, haven't you? Sing to me, and I'll play. We'll be together forever. It's beautiful down here. Beautiful. Come now. I'll show you. Come with me. This is the last turn, just through the tunnel.
Monsieur.
You're not frightened, are you?
Monsieur.
You know I'll not harm you, don't you? How could I harm you? I've always helped you, haven't I?
Yes.
Yes, what?
You've helped me.
Of course I have. Bianca Rolling you. She wouldn't let you sing. She didn't know how much I love you. But now she knows. But it doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters except you and me. Now you'll sing all you want to, but only for me. You will sing and want to, won't you, my darling?
There's a piano in the opera foyer. We'll go up there, monsieur. You can play, and I'll sing for you.
But you don't understand. We can't go back, ever. It was I who made the chandelier fall. For you, Christine. But I warned them. I told them to be death and destruction if they wouldn't let you sing. Oh, come, my child. Isn't far now. Look there. Look.
Oh.
Didn't I tell you it was beautiful here? You didn't know we had a lake all to ourselves? Look at your lake, Christine. You'll love it. You'll love it when you get used to the dark. It's friendly and peaceful, brings rest and relief from pain. It's right under the opera house, and the music comes down and the darkness distills it, cleanses it of the suffering that made it. Then it's all beauty, and life here is like a resurrection. I came here when my face was on fire. I found calmness in that dark water, and comfort in the blackness over it. Then I heard you sing. I thought I died and that you'd come to me. And the others sang and destroyed my heaven, so I destroyed them.
You heard me from here?
Oh, yes. Why, this is my private auditorium. Strange air currents circle these passages. They catch the music as it flutters down like a living bird in a net. You can hear the opera almost as well as from the highest balcony. I heard it. Yes, just as I heard it when I first came to Paris. You're not afraid anymore, are you? No, of course you're not. Then come with me. Come.
Christine, where are you?
Gerard, bring a lantern here.
Yes, Monsieur Inspector. Here, Monsieur. Christine!
Sunday, take 4 men, search the passage to the left. Be careful now.
Do you have another lantern, Inspector?
This is the only one left. You better stay with me. We seem to have come to the end of the passage.
No, we haven't. Isn't that an opening in the wall there, to our left?
Yes. Yes, it's a tunnel. Keep close to the wall. Feel your way along.
There's just a narrow ledge. The sewer must run through here.
There it is, just ahead of us.
Do you suppose he might have doubled back? He might be upstairs.
Why should he be?
Liszt will be playing the concerto. He should be starting now.
Oh, yes, that brilliant plan of yours. Christine!
Look out!
What happened?
I touched the side of the wall. The rock came away in my hand. The whole place down here is ready to crumble.
Look up there, just ahead.
Yeah. It looks almost like a lake.
Come on. Christine!
Christine! Christine!
My child, this is my home. Furniture from the storeroom, even a piano. Do you like it, my dear?
Monsieur, please.
Come, give me your cake, my child, and then I'll show you where you will sleep. Listen! Do you hear? My concerto! They're playing my concerto on the stage of the opera! My concerto! I'll play it too, listen, child. It's for you. Yes, for you. You like it, my child? I wrote it only for you.
Who are you?
Everything I have done has been for you. You understand that, don't you?
Who are you? Take off your mask!
No, child, no. Listen to that music. Listen.
Take off the mask! I'll take it off for you!
Why did you do it? Now you've seen my face. Oh, look at it, look.
No!
You'll never live here now, will you? You'll hate me. A loathsome creature. Hateful, repulsive. And I wanted you to love me.
Don't come near me.
You see, you've spoiled everything.
Go away from me! Go away!
Christine, there he is. Get back, Christine, stand back!
You fools! You cannot kill me! Nothing can kill me!
Alto! The walls! They're crumbling! They're going to fall!
Come over here, quick! Look out! Get out in the passage, under the archway in the passage. Christine, are you all right? Inspector?
All right.
Claudin, he's still in there under the rock.
My shot must have started the cave in.
Come, Christine. We'd better start back.
But Claudin...
It's no use. It would take days to get him out. He's dead, Christine.
It's so strange. He said he wrote the concerto for me, a song I've known since I was a child. Who was he?
He came from your district in Provence. Everybody there must have known that old folk song.
He was almost a stranger to me, and yet somehow I always felt drawn to him with a kind of pity and understanding.
His suffering and his madness will be forgotten. But his music, his concerto, that will remain. Christine went on to a great career and great fame. The night we sang together for the first time, the corridor outside of a dressing room was jammed with admirers. I had to force my way to a door. Excuse me. Thank you.
Anatole.
Oh, you were magnificent, Christine. Incomparable, beautiful, a sensation.
Is that all?
I've just begun. It would take days and years to tell you how wonderful you were. We're having supper tonight at the Café de l'Opéra.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, Anatole, but I can't tonight.
Why not? Have you another engagement?
Well, yes.
With whom?
With me, monsieur.
Oh, that policeman?
Inspector of Police, monsieur. How soon will you be ready, Christine? The carriage is waiting. I know Monsieur Garon will excuse me.
How do you know?
I have an idea. Why can't we three have supper together?
I am not in the habit of taking baritones to supper.
And I don't care to be seen in public with the police.
Christine, you'll have to make up your mind finally and irrevocably between the two of us.
Exactly.
Very well. Will you gentlemen excuse me?
Of course.
Thank you. Good night.
What? What did she mean, good night?
Well, something tells me, monsieur, that she has gone to meet her public. Monsieur Garon, would you join me for a bit of supper at the Café de l'Opéra?
With pleasure, monsieur.
Think we can get through that crowd?
Certainly. After all, who'd pay any attention to a baritone and a detective?
Quite right. Oh, shall we go? Oh. After you, monsieur.
Oh, no. After you, monsieur.
A new season of the Lux Radio Theater has had a gala launching. And the first curtain calls of this season have been beautifully earned by Nelson Eddy, Susanna Foster, and Basil Rathbone.
Thank you, C.B. Our congratulations to you on the beginning of the 10th year of this theater.
You remember what Tennyson wrote? Men may come and men may go, but the mill goes on forever. Or something like that.
My recollection is it was a brook. But as long as we have stars like you three, I'd like to go on forever.
Let's hope Lux Soap does the same. See, I really couldn't get along without it, Mr. DeMille. It's a wonderful complexion care.
And Lux certainly cares for a lovely complexion in your case, Susanna.
Thank you. Incidentally, Mr. DeMille, has Nelson told you about the chicken he has that lays the golden eggs?
No, but I'd like about a dozen.
That'll be $120, please.
That's pretty high for just ordinary old golden eggs, isn't it? What kind of hens are these?
Houdons.
Who what?
Houdons. They're a rather scarce breed. Someone gave me 2 hens and a rooster, and now they're all over the place.
Well, if the eggs are worth $10 apiece, doesn't it kind of choke you to eat one for breakfast?
Eat them? Say, the hens won't let an egg out of their sight. They want to set right away.
No, I hardly blame them. At that price, even a radio comedian wouldn't mind laying an egg. Where'd the hens come from, Nelson?
Somewhere around New Orleans. I plan to crossbreed the Houdons with my New Hampshire Reds and see what happens.
And when you become the Houdini of the Houdons, I suppose you'll give up singing.
Well, the way those hens are eating now, I'm going to have to sing loud and often. What's your play next week, C.B.?
Well, it's a drama of adventure in the air. The RKO screenplay, Flight for Freedom. And our stars will be Rosalind Russell, George Brent, and Chester Morris. Rosalind Russell played the same part on the screen with brilliant success. A world-famous woman flyer whose career comes to a climax in a mysterious trip across the Pacific. So don't miss Flight for Freedom, with the takeoff at our usual time next Monday.
Sounds like a direct hit, C.B. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
We made music at the box office tonight. Our sponsors, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, join me in inviting you to be with us again next Monday night when the Lux Radio Theater presents Rosalind Russell, George Brent, and Chester Morris in Flight for Freedom. This is Cecil B. DeMille saying good night to you from Hollywood.
The Universal Screen production of The Phantom of the Opera in Technicolor, starring Nelson Eddy, Susanna Foster, and Claude Rains with Edgar Barrier, will have its New York premiere on October 14th. Basil Rathbone appeared tonight through the courtesy of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Studio. Our music was directed by Louis Silvers. And this is your announcer, John M. Kennedy, reminding you to tune in next Monday night to hear Rosalind Russell, George Brent, and Chester Morris